Thank you for watching Filipina and the Foreigner. Here's the Filipina. I'm the Foreigner. We're on the beach here in Dumaguete. It's the Dumaguete Beach. And Filipina is going to mention something with another story to you. I hope you hang around and listen to it all. Also wanted to just send out a reminder about common sense. I don't know if you can mention that enough about common sense because as a foreigner over here, you always got to be, watching your surroundings, keeping your eye out, making sure things are always above board around you, especially for your safety. And people say, "Oh yeah, I heard that a million times." Well, you know what? Keep talking about it. It's like there was another kidnapping, and it was here in Dumaguete. As I'm recording this, it was literally just the other day.
February
Yeah,
14th,
yeah, February 14th. So that was literally a few days away from this date's recording that I'm recording on. But it wasn't a foreigner. It was a kidnapping of
siblings.
yeah, sibling Filipino people, brother and a sister, I think. Is it? Brother and a sister, yeah. And they were kidnapped just down from Dumaguete. Well, it's basically Dumaguete, but just down on the outskirts of Dumaguete. We're a place we were actually in when we rented a car just a few days back as well. So again, I mean, there was like five, if I understand the story correctly, there were five masked guys with guns, and they came in and whisked them away on motorbikes and stuff. We don't know the details, obviously, but it happened here just days ago in the Dumaguete area. So use your common sense, especially that's a reminder. I'm thinking, okay, well, that's local people that kidnapped, okay? So, as a foreigner, be extra due diligency, or whatever the words are there. Just be extra careful. Always keep your eyes open around about you all the time because you just never know. And that's just another real life example that happened recently. You had something else you were going to mention too, right?
Yeah. So I have like to share a story from my friend because she messaged me. She messaged me that um is it okay that I can message a lot of foreigners and I will just choose one of them? What do you think?
Is it
She
okay
wants
that
to,
your friend messages
yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
foreigners?
because she wants me if I know someone, I can refer that guy to her, and so she can have a lot of options.
Well, at the beginning,
Yeah.
it's only normal. I mean, you were doing that with me, I guess. And
No, I didn't. No,
no, I don't mean like 100 guys, but I mean, you
no.
told me you were talking to one guy, and then you had
Yeah, I just no. What I mean is like talking a lot of foreigner at the same time.
like continuing,
Yes.
like almost like a relationship thing at the same time.
Um,
There's nothing wrong with just talking with someone, trying to figure out, okay, does this one match up with me? Does that one match up with me?
but I never do that.
I haven't really
I
done.
only talk to one foreigner, and then if he doesn't like me, we stop communicating.
Well, I'm just thinking at the very beginning, like when I got on the dating site, right at the beginning, before I even knew
Yeah.
you, I mean, I had like hundreds of messages, hundreds. No, it's not because of that. It's like, cha-ching, jackpot, everybody,
But did you
another
entertain
one.
them? Did you entertain them?
No, but I'd have to say hello, hi, how are you, and just try. I mean, I knew nobody. I have no idea about anything or anybody. So
Yeah.
you have to make like it. So this is what I'm saying. Like if you're taking it from that vantage point right at the very beginning, if you just trying to say hello, how are you, and find out something about the person, right? I mean, but then as soon as you start to make a little connection, what usually happens is everyone else kind of disappears, and then you're focused on one person. But I think that's natural at the beginning. Well, you continue.
Yeah, because my personal experience, I went to the dating site, and then even if I receive a lot of messages, I read their messages, but not all of them I reply because when they message me, I need to check what's they're liking.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
do that.
And then
Totally.
I will never say hi or no. I just ignore their
Yeah, I don't mean everybody, but I mean some. Because you at the very beginning trying to meet someone.
yeah. And then what my friends is like, she wants me to look for more foreigner and refer it to her. So what I said is, if you want like that, just go to the dating site
Well, yeah,
because
I agree.
yes, just go to the dating site because we can do that. We're
Yeah,
trying
'cause-
to help some, but not. We can. Yeah.
so you have two things happening, and this is a really good point here because you have two things happening. You're talking about like people you know and foreigner guys have connected with us, so on a very maybe low level, we kind of know them to a certain degree. So, and we're not like any kind of a dating site. So we're talking about a personal recommendation and connection. So you can't be just saying, "Oh yeah, here's another one for you. Here's another one for you." You
Yeah.
can't do
You
that.
choose. I have 3 for you.
So if you get,
You choose one.
if you have a recommendation, you usually say, "This is the one." You know, I hope you like each other, and that's it, right? But if
Yes.
you're trying to meet a lot, yeah, go on the dating site. In fact, we have a link down below almost all our videos, which shows a very good dating site from a
Yeah.
Christian perspective, which is probably a great place for a Filipina to go, don't you think?
Yeah. And so that's it. I told her, just go to the dating site so you can find, and you have a lot of option there. Um, it's because I even told her that there's a lot of fish in the ocean if you want, if you really want, and if you don't like what I recommend to you, just go to the dating site. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I even told her that what's the red flag, what's the, you know, how to differentiate the good and the bad foreigner. Yeah, even make sure do not send nude photos, sexy photos, your boobies. No, something like that. Yeah, because it's really common. I experienced that, and then I never connect to that foreigner anymore. And then it's because I don't want any problem. Like we are the one who recommended to them, and then I don't want any more. You know, what if something happened to them, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So just make sure, and then and also I told her, don't never ask money, because if the foreigner like you, they will send you money even if you don't need it. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, we're
Don't
kind of
be
like
too
that.
excited.
We're kind of like that. We're
Don't be too
softies.
excited. Yes.
Then you got those hard-nosed guys. I'll never send a penny until I meet them face to face.
Yeah.
I mean, you get some of those guys too, but I think most of us are, if you start meeting someone, I honestly don't see there's anything wrong with it. I mean, you're not trying to send them $1 million. You're just trying to, if
No.
you feel a connection,
Yes.
it's no different than going out on a date in person. I mean, you go out, you buy them a coffee, you go out, to a restaurant, maybe you spend $50 on a meal or something. What's wrong with if you're seeing someone online,
Yes.
you kind of got a little connection, you feel a little connection, send them a little
Yeah.
something for them and they can enjoy. You increase your little connection a little bit
Yeah.
better. What's wrong with that? You should do it in person.
Like, for example, it's her birthday. And of course, you want to impress your Filipina. You want to buy flowers. So, instead of buying flowers, make a money bouquet instead of flowers. You see?
I have to really apologize to you. Over this last year and a half, there have been many hints thrown my way about a money bouquet. And so far, I've not given her a money bouquet. But it's not because I don't want to, dear.
I have all his money.
I do say you can buy whatever you want. I do say that. I tell her
You
that.
know what? I can make money bouquet in your behalf.
Yeah. Because I said, get whatever you
It's not a surprise you will make a money bouquet for me.
I don't like, if I had the extra, I'd just go do it myself anyway. But I always tell her, see, it's just something you see, get it. It's just, I don't do like a lot of these foreigner guys. I'm sorry. I might get a lot of people complaining at me now in this comment. If we do that sometimes, we get a lot of people complaining at us. But I see in a relationship that it's a shared thing. Like the Bible says you're one. And if you're one, that doesn't mean you're two. It means you're one.
Yeah.
And one means one. I don't know
Because
how many definitions of one you can come up with, but to me, one is one. That means everything, one. So
Yeah.
when it comes to money, that's a big thing. That should definitely be 1, 2. Not 1, 2, but 1. 1 as well.
Because you know what? If you are really serious in the relationship, your thoughts are the same. Just like, for example, a few days ago, like 2 days ago, he came here alone. And
I was
I was there.
up there.
Yeah, I was there at home because I refused. He said,
Oh, you were
if you
busy.
want, yeah. And then
Busy
I
doing
told
things.
him that I'm so tired
Yeah,
because I work
understood. You're
for
busy.
everything. He understand everything. So he came here alone. And then after a few minutes, like I just charged my phone for 15 minutes. And then after that, I pulled out from charger and started motion coming from here. And he was surprised.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. And
Caught me off guard.
he even this kind of,
Yeah, I was feeling a little sad about being
yeah,
alone and
because
things
he's
like that.
alone.
But then, I was even praying to God about certain things, about, just feeling a little bit alone. And then I turned my head and I see her in the distance, about right where we are right now. And I was up there further.
Yeah.
And I did a double take because it's a fair
Mm.
distance when you look up there where those trees are and down
Yeah.
here. And then it's like, oh wow! And right after I kind of prayed to God, and like God said, look, here's your answer. You don't need to be feeling this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she, on her end, I guess in a sense, is like responding to just coming. And perhaps that was God in her spirit
Yes.
meeting her, right?
You have same thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And always like, just like for example, you want to do something, you have to think first of your partner's feeling before doing so.
I agree
Yeah.
with that for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
You say, for example, if you do, I want to buy this or buy that, and oh, I don't know if he likes it. I don't think if this can help our situation. Yeah, you need to use it because you're a couple. Yeah.
Yeah.
So act like you have a relationship. Don't act like a single because if you act like a single, don't engage into a relationship.
That's a good point too. Yeah. It really is, just an extension of
Yeah.
caring, and you have to care for each other more. You have to think about another person, especially when you're used to being single, and single for a long time, or even like if you're divorced and you're back to being single again. Again, you might be single for a long time, and you get into this routine of basically looking after yourself, and kind of got to switch modes to a certain degree to make sure you're thinking of your better half. Like she's my better half in
Yeah.
the relationship, right? Not just yourself. So you got to kind of change your thinking a little bit. Make sure it's in order. I don't think I'm as good as what she is. She does a better job of it. But I think it's just because I'm a little stupid sometimes.
I even told his son, like, make sure once you are ready to have a relationship, make sure that your partner is thoughtful. Because like she's thinking about you, what's the best for you, and what's the good for you. Yeah.
Yeah, you do a great job of that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
appreciate it.
I see in myself lots of places where I just need to try to, like, with me, I find it's like a forgetfulness or something. I don't know. It's like sometimes I think of something after the fact, and it's like,
Loading.
kind of slow sometimes. But
You
my
didn't
heart means
realize
well,
after.
or maybe I do it in other ways, and I don't know. Anyway, I try. But she's perfect. I love
Yeah,
her.
I just uh maybe because we have different experiences.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why sometimes I think in advance. Mhm.
Yeah, you're definitely better at thinking in advance than me. We just got splashed by a wave. Is water
Yeah,
coming in or going out? I thought it was going out. I was not coming in.
it's trying to reach us. Hey, come on,
Anyway,
shower.
the video I'll show you out here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to point to it. There's a little boat,
They're fishing.
a little like a canoe boat out there, kayak or canoe or something.
They're fishing though.
Yeah,
More people.
kind of cool. Wish the camera showed it better. Like in your eyes, with your eyes, you can really see it well. But I'm looking through the camera,
It's
and
nice.
wow, I don't even know if you can see it. Oh, there she goes. But it is really nice here by the beach. I got to say, this is one thing I'm really going to miss about Dumagetti. Whoa, wow, it's hitting the breakwater there. Look. And we're sitting right here. It's pretty cool, though. I love this. I just, every day, lately especially, love to come down here to the beach. It's just so, so beautiful down here. We walk in the water, we sit on the beach. Sometimes we make videos here and just look for shells sometimes. Mahal's trying to find shells that she can, you know, find and cook and eat. That's her mission, find shells that she can eat. So I'll show you some of Mahal here, playing in the water. We'll go out of our long video here now, showing you some of our just a relaxation spot. Yeah, that's really amazing. Look, it's almost up to her knees right here, and this is the edge of the water because usually this water, we're used to being down here on low tide, and the water is way out there, way out there. You can walk and walk, but I don't think it's getting higher because around 3:30 to 4, it's way out there again. So it has to be on its way out. This feels like it's on its way in. Again, showing you some of our home movies here now. We've switched modes from our video chat to our home movie vlogging, I guess you could say. That's what we do. Come out to the beach, hang out. Careful! Oh my goodness, be careful! When it was only up to our ankles the other day, you were telling me, I don't want to go out too far. Now you're up to your knees. You wouldn't even let me go out with you up to your knees. And now you're out there by yourself. You worry me sometimes.
Right? Because I will always say,
Well, why did you tell me to come back in when you were with me? And you're out there by yourself.
We came here many times already.
Yeah, but that was really deep for you. I mean, you're not used to. She has this fear of water, and she had some bad experience, though. So rightly so. When she was younger, she almost drowned, I think, a couple of times. So she does have a very legitimate fear of water. But just then, she's up to her knees in strong waves, which is scary for her. But the other day, that's perplexing for me. Like I said, we were way out there, and the tide was out, so we're only up to our ankles. But because we're so far out, she's like, we need to go back in.
You know, that area is like the water is not coming to that area.
What?
The water is getting bigger.
You think it's coming in?
Yeah.
She thinks that.
That's all.
He thinks the tide is coming in. Whoa! So if the tide is coming in, probably what we'll do is wrap up. We don't want to get stranded here on the beach with our little path out. Our path out is down there, by the way. You can see the water's right in. I got my sneakers on. Hope I don't have to walk in the water. Anyway, we're from our vlogging. I mean, our little, chat like we do to our vlogging, some home video kind of stuff. So, goodbye, everybody!
Goodbye, everyone!